This program is brought to you through the support of the following sponsors.
Amazing day, friends. Welcome to another edition of Auto Review. I'm Ron De Los Reyes, and today I'm coming to you from this awesome place. And this is Lake Tabeo in the province of Benguet in the Cordilleras. And we were able to get here because of these very tough and comfortable to drive vehicles, the Mazda BT50. And thank you to Mazda for inviting us here. And this is, of course, a great way of discovering other parts of the country, especially here in the Cordilleras. And we don't get to this place very often. We'll tell you more about the Mazda BT50 Refresh Drive later on in the show. This is the refresh drive of the Mazda BT50. We're headed towards north. This will be a long drive. We'll go all the way to NLEX, Esitex, and then Tiplex. And then we will have a stopover at Clean Fuel Rosario before going up to Baguio and all the way to Lake Tabeo. Hopefully 7 hours, we'll make it there. Hello there again, friends. What you are about to see is a classic drive to one of the country's popular campsites, Lake Tabeo, at the Mount Pulag National Park in Cabayan, Benguet, some 350 kilometers away from Manila. Our trip started at a coffee shop at The Grove in Pasig City. We were welcomed by Steven Tan, president of Bermas Auto Philippines, distributors of Mazda vehicles in the country, Sol Babas, Ira Hornada, and the Mazda marketing team.
And this has been more than a year since we launched the BT50, the new BT50, and we are looking for some nice place to go to, right? There's a meaning to the drive and where we're going. So Lake Tabeo is where we're heading to in Benguet. It's one of the places that we've been before, and I've enjoyed it so much. I thought we'll bring our friends over there. It's not a large campsite, so therefore we don't have a large group. And also, I'm personally very sensitive and be careful about having little impact on the environment. There are villages around there, and they are very accommodating. Yeah, so it's a very pristine location. People keep care of it very well, and we have to get permission to go in there. So, you know, this we're going to have a really good time. Plus, the weather is going to be really beautiful.
And you know what? We have celebrity participants. Weightlifting coach Julius Naranjo and Olympic and world champion Heidelin Diaz Naranjo Olo. They took time out from their busy training schedule to join the group in their own Mazda BT50. From Pasig City, we went all the way to EDSA. And then to the Petron NLEX station.
Morning.
Morning, that's Coach Julius.
I think this will hold. It was like when I was reaching up to 100, it was rattling.
So Julius and Heidelin are with us in this trip, and we're on a stopover, short break, and then we will proceed to Clean Fuel Station in Rosario, La Union. Exciting drive with the Mazda BT50. Ito po si Ron De Los Reyes. And we had an early lunch at Clean Fuel Rosario in La Union. After maybe 3.5 hours, we arrived here at Rosario in La Union. We're close to the junction. It was a good drive. The Mazda BT50s are holding on and living up to its promise or image of giving us a comfortable ride, fast and safe. So from here, we will go to the more exciting part, Lake Tabeo in Benguet, where we will go camping. Hi there, update on our long drive to Lake Tabeo in Benguet. We're now in Baguio, approaching the Lion's Head, and a convoy of Mazda BT50 pickups. This is already a big landmark here in Baguio City. There it is, the Lion's Head. We had an easy and smooth time passing through Baguio and then drove away to the Department of Environment and Natural Resources Office in Bocod, Benguet. Hi, it's good to be back again here in Benguet after about 6 or 7 years. I think it's been a long time. So this place has not changed much. And then I saw the Benguet State University up there where we parked our vehicle. We attended a 1-hour briefing at DNR where we also presented our vaccine cards and had our basic medical test to check our fitness. The drive, called the Mazda BT50 Refresh Drive, was smooth and exciting. But since there was heavy rain while we were at DNR, we encountered debris, mostly fallen rocks, from the landslides on the mountain passes. Then we took the 5-kilometer steep 1-lane road with several sharp turns going up to Lake Tabeo, which is about 4,000 feet above sea level. The views were spectacular, with vegetable farms on both sides of the roads. We put our gear to 4x4 high to keep pace with the convoy. Then we arrived at Lake Tabeo around 4 p.m. with our tents already set up. It was like a glamping trip, as the host already assigned an advance team to take care of the tents, sleeping bags, earth pads, and food. Dinner was by the open area near our tents, but we later transferred to a pavilion that could accommodate at least 20 persons for the night's socials. Our food, meron chicken, merong, teka, di ko makita yung isa. Rice, kebab, nachos. Yeah, it looks good. The temperature continued to go down, and we were told it may go as low as 6 to 9 degrees after midnight. And indeed, it did.
Life comes at you fast if you're brave enough drive right back at it. Brave the big city or the great outdoors. Brave the carpool or the extra cargo. Brave the unexpected with Honda Sensing. Brave the long road with fuel efficiency to reach your destination. The all-new Honda BRV. Brave the next level.
I'm a revolution. I'm a revolution. Revolution. A new revolution. I'm a revolution.
The new Isuzu D-Max.
I'm a revolution.
Into new heights.
It was much colder here than at campsite 2 of Mount Pulag, where I had camped 3 times in the past. Okay, this is our tent. It's a 4-person tent, but the organizers signed only 2 persons in each tent, so which is convenient. I was able to bring my folding cot, folding bed here, and I was able to set up. I have this a warmer, which was provided by the organizers, and this sleeping bag. The main problem last night was it was very, very cold, so cold. Probably it reached about 6 degrees Celsius. I have 3 jackets actually and a shirt inside, but still I felt very cold. And then I have my pair of gloves. In the past, when our group climbed Mount Pulag, first in 2004, it was really very cold. Even rained hard that one of the tents got flooded. At least there we were able to cook our part of our dinner, and we had some fire. It's a different situation, but here at Lake Tabeo, we have a nice tent because you have a divider. You can put some of your stuff just outside this main tent, and then this serves only as your sleeping quarters. Thank you to Mazda Philippines for organizing this. This is the first of its kind in this area. The experience of driving and testing the Mazda BT50 was awesome. It's good to discover also places like this in Benguet, very narrow roads, but people here are hospitable and they grow vegetables that are supplied in many parts of Metro Manila. And this is a beautiful place. The Philippines is so beautiful that you should at least find time to go out, drive or walk or hike and discover places like this, like Lake Tabeo. It was a very challenging camp, but we all enjoyed the experience and we were all glad to have survived the weather. We were supposed to hike around the lake for about 30 minutes, but the rains forced us to cancel the plan. We had breakfast of steamed rice, sausage, bacon, and egg, and hot coffee and chocolate. Oh, hindi makatulog. Ang daming humihilik eh. From all over. Then we have some briefing conducted by Steven. Well, Steven, thank you very much. What can I say? But this is a very awesome experience. I've camped before, but this one is something different because we were able to drive our vehicles, the Mazda BT50s, all the way here and then camp beside them.
I've enjoyed this kind of camping where you bring a truck in, have a bit of education about the environment. And Lake Tabeo and this banquet area is a really important conservation area. And we wanted to share this with friends. I came here last year. The weather is unpredictable. That's part of the roll the dice thing. It's been raining the last 2 days and then the sky opens up. But I'm glad we had a really nice time. The lake is beautiful. The cohabitate with the villages around us. And these are just farmlands.
Right.
Yeah, just farmlands.
Now, the Mazda BT50s, Pangolin Edition, the 4x4s, they were really subjected to tough challenges.
It's a tough truck, but more than that, it also feels very safe and comfortable. I mean, I was driving and I fell asleep a few times, even though the road was zigzagging. It never felt, it's always felt composed, I feel, when we were in there. So I'm glad everybody had a great time. We're heading back to Baguio today and then going over. To see parts of Philippines that are stunningly beautiful. Like yesterday we were driving up and some of you were saying that at every turn that you go over the crest and you're just stunned by the beauty of our areas. And this is, at the end of it, it comes down to this, Ron, I think. One of our things about life is to create awareness about how beautiful our country is. Every one of us has a role to look after and preserve it because it doesn't look after itself. It's up to us to do it, right?
We have a special participant, Heidelin Diaz Naranjo, and of course the husband, Julius. Finally, we made it in about 7.5 or 8 hours mula doon sa Pasig City. How was the ride and how's the experience coming here?
How's the ride? I'm sleeping the whole time.
You were sleeping?
Yes. Bumili si Julius ng inflatable and it's smooth then ang ganda ng tanawin. Yes, malamig ngayon.
So is this your first time dito sa part na ito?
Yes, this is my first time sa Lake Tabeo. And yes, hindi ko in-expect na may ganitong kagandang park dito sa Pilipinas and ang ganda ng view. Parang New Zealand, no? Sabi ko, hindi, Pilipinas to. Kasi may mga rice terraces tayo.
Tsaka ang daming gulay. Sagana
yes,
sa gulay dito.
Yes, sagana sa gulay.
Naghahanap ako kanina sibuyas. Parang wala pa.
Ay, oo nga eh. Yun din ang hinahanap ko. Marami ako nakita at ang broccoli ba yun?
Broccoli.
Yes.
Ayun.
Sakay namin ng BT50 ng Mazda. Marami nang na-modify dyan, na marami na ayos, na customize. Nung una ayoko. Siyempre, pero ngayon naintindihan ko ba.
Tell us, aside from the roof rack, what did you install in this beautiful Mazda BT50?
Yeah, I installed some mags, some rims, some tires. I have a aftermarket suspension. Basically I changed a little bit of the chrome. I wanted to de-chrome and make it black. I put aftermarket fog lights. I changed out all the LEDs, as well as putting a LED bar in the grille. A lot of these modifications were to kind of fit our overlanding rig because I wanted to make more time. I wanted to spend more time with the wife, and I think it's a good way to do that is to go off-roading. This truck is capable. When I started to ride it, it grew on me. I really just rode it stock, but I realized there's a lot of potential with this, and I think that's one of the greatest things about this truck is the potential. Even bone stock, it already impressed me. The engine is amazing. It's a reliable engine. It's an engine that's easily, to maintain and it's hardy. And to install that Kodo design, I mean, you gotta love the Kodo design. What they're doing, Mazda's aesthetics is top notch.
our belongings and started driving back to Baguio at around 10 a.m. It was another exciting drive going back to Baguio. Lake Tabeo is awesome, but you have to be prepared well for the cold night. A reliable vehicle like a Mazda BT50 is also a must for you to fully enjoy the drive and the camp.
Isuzu Mu-X. Take the lead. The Mitsubishi Strada athlete, confident to the core.
What do we go for? We go for experience. We go for excitement. We go for sport. We go for style. We go for fun. We go for the new Toyota Wigo.
Honda Cars Philippines Incorporated is treating its customers with its new Rev Up and Win promo for the whole month of June. Interested buyers of the all-new Honda BRV, City, and Brio may avail of special deals and lowest all-in down payments. On top of that, the BRV Special Test Drive campaign will continue alongside the Rev Up and Win promo until June 24. Those who are interested in the BRV are invited to visit Honda dealerships to test drive the vehicle. The 7-seater all-new BRV is an ideal road trip companion with its strong SUV appeal, versatile interior, and a fuel efficiency rating of up to 24.71 kilometers per liter. Customers who purchase the BRV 1.5 VX CVT will also enjoy the Honda Sensing safety features. The all-new BRV 1.5 VX CVT Honda Sensing is available through these special deals. Meanwhile, here are the special offerings for the Honda City and Brio. To know more about Honda's latest offerings, head on to HondaPhil.com virtual showroom or visit any authorized Honda Cars dealerships nationwide. The 31st edition of the Transport Show was held last May at the SMX Convention Center in Pasay City. The 4-day show was presented by Motul and was flocked by thousands of car enthusiasts who were treated to a showcase of different builds and the latest trends in the automotive aftermarket scene. The 2023 Transport Show highlighted exotic European supercars, a lineup of vintage cars, contemporary cars, 4x4 trucks, custom campers, special offerings of aftermarket products, and more.
Everything new is about the finer details because all of the major hardware nandyan eh. So everything is about customization. So now we have the new power packs that are available now. So we have EcoFlow, we have Hyperway, we have Clearview. Those are new kitchen systems. And then in the back of the Hilux, you see our new ARB kitchens also with our Snow Peak gear and also our new power systems with Airbag Man and iCamper, all the new tents from iCamper. So this is the thinnest iCamper tent in the market, only 7 inches thick. So that's one of the major things. This is our new 270-degree awning also from Adventure Kings. It's freestanding and it can withstand 60-kilometer winds. So you can see this, wala na siyang poles and it's quite sturdy. It has a double mount on the back, so that's why it's quite different. 2.3 meters fits most of the cars. Any SUV, Jimny is all that by the land.
The event also saw a display of creative innovations, such as the electrification of several old vehicles by engineer Norman Leyva.
My dad is secretly a superhero. He's the coolest, smartest, strongest person alive. No matter where we go, he always makes sure I feel safe. And he isn't afraid of anything. My dad likes to call that the power to lead. I call it his superpower.
Life comes at you fast. If you're brave enough, drive right back at it. Brave the big city or the great outdoors. Brave the carpool or the extra cargo. Brave the unexpected with Honda Sensing. Brave the long road with fuel efficiency to reach your destination. The all-new Honda BRV. Brave the next level.
And that's our show for today. I hope you enjoyed it, and we would like to thank Mazda Philippines for inviting us to join this refresh drive for the Mazda BT50 in this extraordinary place, Lake Tabeo, in the province of Benguet. And of course, we have our guest participants, the brand ambassador for Mazda, Heidelin Diaz, and of course, her husband, Julius Naranjo. And we'll try to bring you to different places wherever we can and whenever we can. Ito po si Ron De Los Reyes. Drive safely and camp safely all the time. Maraming salamat po.